saying, man? You guys saying? What up, fam? What you guys up to? Who's here? That shit, huh? It's the drip I was wearing today. Alright. And then we got the Dickies. We got the Dickies outfit here today. Alright. We got one waiting already, thanks guys. And we got, look at this. The drip, what do we got here? Fucking Dickied out. Even got the Dickies belt. Everything. Okay. What are you guys saying? Who's there? Who's at the mic? Who's here? Live chat. Bada boomskis. Who's first? Who's first? Come on. Who's first? Who is that? Who's in there? I'm gonna go turn this on. You guys can probably still see me. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's look up the channel. There we go. You guys can probably still see me. Oh man, it's freaking skinny again. Oh man. Oh well, guess we're gonna have to deal with this skinny shit. Yo, 3 people here. What are you guys saying, man? Who's there? Who's here, man? Who's here? I want to know. You guys make yourselves known here. Is it the LTF? Is it the Broken Misfits? Okay, we got some Mitch. Mitch in the house. Mitch is the first one to say anything. We got 4 people here. Let's check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the chat over here too. Just so I know. Oh, yo, check this out. I was making a song earlier. I had this in the song. Woo, what do you guys know about this? Hypnotic. Henny and Hypno. Never popped the bottle though. See, that's how you know. That's some real shit right there. Some real rapper shit right there that doesn't even don't drink, but you guys still gotta have the bottles, you know? So, we got 4 people here. I got lots of stuff to talk to you guys about. Damn, some shit's been going on behind the scenes here, man. Damn, some shit's been really going on here, bro. It's crazy. We got all kinds of things going on. I really want to wait for a few more people to get here, though. We got like 4 people here. I want to wait and see if there's if we can get hopefully 10 people here. I don't want to give everything away right this minute, because we're gonna be going for 3 hours, and then it's Wagon Man's got something going on Twitch tonight. That's gonna be, I think, at 8 o'clock. We're all gonna go on over there and play a game after. So that's what's happening. 3-hour live, and then we'll take a little half hour or whatever break, and then we're gonna be on Twitch with Wagon Man playing that game. All right. So we got 6 people here. All right. Wait for a few more. Okay, 7. All right. We'll wait for a few more. What's up? Who's all here? What you guys saying, man? Who's all here right now? I'm gonna pull this up on the computer so I can see. Pulling it up on the computer so I can see you guys. Okay. Bruce Steele, what up, big guy? I'm good, bro. How are you, Bruce? Was gonna ask, when you land on range, do the gangs approach you to join, or how does it happen? No. They're not gonna approach you to join. They're gonna approach you though, to see if you have anything. That's what they're gonna approach you about. Approach you to see if you got anything up your ass, more like it. See if you're packing anything, see if you brought anything in the house. That's about it. And then they're gonna find out, and if you don't want to lie about it, yeah, so they're not gonna come up and try to recruit you though, but you'll be tested by them on if you're just gonna allow them to take your food or what. They'll start taking your shit right away. As soon as the first meal comes, you'll realize that you're not getting everything that everybody else is. They'll take your jug up, take your fucking sticky buns, they'll take all your shit. If they think you're soft or something like that. That's a good question though, big guy. No, they don't come up and try to recruit you. It's not like that. It's not like LA where they like everybody's like, oh, all the whites are together, all the blacks are together, and all the Mexicans are together. Toronto ain't like that. It's like whatever gang you're in on the street is what gang you're repping in there. You feel me? It ain't like, oh, you go to a jail and you're in a different gang all of a sudden. It don't work like that in Toronto. Whatever gang you're in on the streets is the gang you're gonna be in jail in Toronto. In the pens though, it's like all the blacks do stick together. The whites stick together and the Muslims stick together. Stuff like that. In the pen, like more religions and like yeah, bikers will stick together and different little gangs will stick together. But they do all stick together as one, like all the blacks will stick together and stuff like that. That kind of is more racial in like Joyceville and Collins Bay and stuff like that. But in the regular Toronto jails, it's not like that. So no one will join a gang then if you're not in one on the street. Well, no, you can if you can join a gang in there though. Yeah, for sure you can join one, but they're not just gonna come up to you and be like, "Hey man, where are you from? Oh, you're not in a gang. Hey, you want to join ours?" It's not gonna be like that. It'll be like over time and shit. They're gonna see if you're putting in work and shit over time. Like if you're standing up for yourself, if you're like fucking like standing up, like yo, I want all my fucking food. You guys aren't taking my shit. Blah blah blah. Like basically how I was like or like how K Frog was, shit like that. You ever see K Frog's channel? If you're a guy like that, then they're gonna approach you and be like, yo, Ray, this is a set, blah blah blah, and then basically they'll fucking jump your ass in. That's how that'll work. So yeah, you can join when you're in there. It's just they'll come up to you if they think you're putting in work or if they think you're sticking up for yourself and shit like that. They're not just gonna come up to every single random person that comes on the range and be like, hey, you want to join? You know what I mean? It ain't like that, but because they don't give a shit about the numbers. Because if they're running the house, they already got the numbers, so they don't give a fuck about that shit. Especially if you're a white boy, they don't want you. They just think every white boy is gonna just give up their fucking food, give up their canteen, give up all their shit. That's what they automatically assume. But you have to prove them wrong. You feel me? And this is all you got to do, and then over time they'll start respecting you, and then over time they might even ask you to join. That's how that shit works. All right. Now, it's a little different when you go to the pen. You might have somebody come up right away, just depending how their numbers are, right? You might have the fucking, but it all depends on what you look like yourself, too. Like, if you look like somebody that ain't going to be about that, if you don't even look like you got hands or anything, if you look like you're just going to be pussy or some shit like that, nobody's going to even be talking to you about politics, They kind of just do the politicking among themselves. You kind of got to mix yourself into the politics in Toronto. You feel me? That's why it kills me when it's like, oh, you just walk on fucking in the jails in LA and all of a sudden people come up to you and start politicking. That's nuts. Because here you basically have to fucking find out about the politics. If you don't know about the politics, if you don't get involved in the politics, that shit will fly right over your head. You'll be there for a year and not even know what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know who has what or what if you don't pay attention with these. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use this and use this instead of this. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. But yo, we gotta start talking to people here because you guys aren't gonna believe what fucking going on though, man. Okay, so there's 6 people here now. Oh man, some people are leaving. Okay, because I got something that is like pretty big news. They're leaving because I'm explaining all this shit, this other shit that we can talk about on Wednesdays and shit. The Saturdays is more for us to just hang out and fucking vibe and chill and shit. But it's not really supposed to be the whole thing about. But it's whatever you guys ask, really. So, and not many people are here. So we got 5 people here. Okay, so we might as well just talk about it. Okay, so Kamal Parker. Hey, what's up, man? What up, lads? Oh, he's Irish or something like that? Okay, what up, fams? Listen, so I got something to talk to you guys about. Some stuff's going on behind the scenes with your homie here. Okay, so a couple brands have been reaching out. Okay, so I got reached out to by 2 different brands. Yo, you guys are forgetting to smack the like here. Where are you guys going, man? There's only 2 likes. We got Mr. Muffin. Shout out to Mr. Muffin. Shout out to T-Dot. What up, brother? What up, Mr. Muffin? Smack that like, guys. Mitch, what up? Bruce, what up? Cornelius Parker, what up? Okay, nah, I'm from Canada. All right, cool. Well, lad is like, yo, what up, lad? That sounds kind of like Irish to me, anyways, because I'm Irish. Anyways, so, okay, we got something happening here. I got to tell you guys, there's 7. We're going to just spill it. We got 2 brands reached out, okay? We got 2 2 different jewelry brands reached out to me in my DMs. So I'm gonna be the ambassador of this other brand. So basically, they're gonna send me 3 pieces of jewelry. I get to pick out 3 pieces of jewelry every month from them. I get free hotel and airfare when there's like modeling stuff for me to go and model certain places in real life. I get to do 1,000 giveaways a month now on the channel. I think that's what they said, or 1,000 giveaways on their platform. But either way, I'm doing a bunch of giveaways because I get any gold that comes to the jewelry store on that's new in the line. I get before the store gets it to model on the IG. Hold on, we're echoing here. There's a whole bunch of details that I have. Anyway, the stuff's in the mail right now. They give me this code, right? So I go in and I pick all this jewelry, and then they gave me this special code. You know what the code was? The code was CJAWS, guys. They freaking knew about the channel or something, but it was on my IG, right? But I couldn't believe it when they're like, "Hey, CJAWS, we love your look. Your look is perfect for what we're looking for, blah, blah, blah." So I accepted the offer. So I'm going to be their ambassador of this brand of jewelries for now. So yeah, we got 2 brands coming. So I don't know. That's one, the jewelry, but the other one's a jewelry too. So I don't know if I can do both or if they're going to compete, or if I think I can just do both because it's not a big deal, right? I have time to do both, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's going to be cool. So once this stuff comes, it's going to be on my IG. I'll probably show it on the channel. There's going to be a bunch of shit, like a 20% off thing in the description from now on once the stuff comes. I'm going to be wearing their jewelry and stuff like that. So right now I picked out 2 bracelets and a ring. So every month I'm going to pick out 3 things. Anything new that comes, I get in their line. I get to be an ambassador on their brand, which they have a huge platform, right? Which is like a huge platform with like over 100K, and I get to use their platform any way I want to show off my channel and my brand. So we're fucking moving, dog. We're moving up in the world here. We're moving up. I couldn't believe this shit when I looked in the DMs. I thought this shit was fake for a minute until I talked to the lady. Woo! Congrats to being an ambassador for their brand. Yeah, bro, I can't believe it. It's fucking ill, homie. It's ill. I can't believe it because we're so small, dog. Not even 300 subscribers. And I got fucking producers reaching out from NY. I got fucking brands coming wanting me to be the face. You know what I think it is? Those pictures of me all in the white and shit. I look like a damn movie star, people were telling me. So I think they like that look there. Like, you guys know I can make that shit drip. So I couldn't believe it, though. Honestly, I was really happy, guys. I was like, I couldn't believe it. It's something small to normal people, but like normal people that get these kind of shit have like hundreds of thousands on IG, and I don't even have 100. So that shit confused me. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a small YouTuber as well with 55 subscribers. Okay, exactly. Imagine a brand came up to you and was like, "Yo, you want to be the head of our brand? You want to be the face of our brand?" You'd be like, the fuck, I only have how much subscribers? Like, doesn't this shit happen to people who have millions of subs? Like, you get a little confused, right? It's too good to be true. Yeah, that's what I thought too, bro. That's what I thought too, but you know what? The shit's already in the mail. Shit's already in the mail. I already fucking got the code and shit, homie. They already sent me the code. I went into their fucking store online and everything. Clicked all the shit I wanted. Fucking code came up. It came up to fucking however much it was going to be. I put in the code. That shit went right to 0. Okay? Yo, that's my pick, fam. Yeah. You like the one in the white, eh? Who's the ambassador for? You'll find out when I get the jewelry. You'll find out. As soon as the jewelry comes in the mail, I'm going to be going on my IG, and they're going to be tagged in the comments and everything. So you'll see it on my IG, bro. I can't really talk about it before then. I just wanted to share the good news with you guys. But the shit should be here in less than a week, or maybe a week tops. So hopefully next Saturday we're sitting here talking about it, and I'm showing you guys the shit. Yeah. Seems like a setup. Okay, you'll see, brother. You'll see. It's all good. Yeah, even if it's a setup, bro, you can think that it's all good, bro. Don't worry. It's all good. It's not a setup because you know what I think it is? It's because look at all the gold I wear already, right? And I think in those white pictures that I had on IG, if you actually go look on my IG, I don't put pictures up on my IG that aren't good pictures. I only put illest pictures up on my IG. Like right now, even if I look like this right now, I wouldn't even put this picture up on my IG. Like for real. Like I only put up, you'll see, go on my IG and you'll see my fucking IG, and then you'll tell me if that shit doesn't look good or not. And then you'll decide on your own if the people liked it or not. It's too soon to give that love. It's not hate. Love over here. I know, homie. I know. I know, big guy. I honestly thought the same thing, but when somebody gives you the code and shit and you go into their store online and you order that shit to your house and the shit goes to zero in front of your own eyes and shit and they send you all this stuff, then you know, you believe that shit. You talk to the lady and everything's groovy. Honestly, the first one that sent it to me, I kept messaging back and they weren't messaging, right? So I was like, oh, this is a little weird. They say all this stuff and then they don't even message back. So I was a little shady about the first one, and then they still haven't messaged back. So I think the first one might be fake. But the second one, they're like, yeah, C-Jaws, and this is the code, Ray. And they actually legit give me a code. I even have the 20% off code right now. I could give it to you guys, and you guys can go buy shit for 20% off right now. It's just fucking, I'm doing shit a certain way. I'm waiting until I get the jewelry in my hand before I actually, like, because like you said, T-Dot, it might be fake, so I'm going to wait until the jewelry's in my hand and it's 100 before I actually put any links in the description. Feel me? So that's how we'll go about it. We'll just wait until it comes in the mail. If it's not here in 10 days, then we know it's phony. Right? I appreciate your honesty. Just giving you my 2 cents. I'd step back and wait. Yeah, it's okay. Why am I going to step back and wait for if they're going to send me stuff in the mail for? That don't make no sense. How can I lose? I just want to ask you right now, how can I lose in this situation? How do you think that I can lose out of this when I'm a small ass brand myself? I'm less than 300 subs. I'm in this position I am in. How do you think that I can lose? True, if it's mail, then let it happen. That's what I'm saying, dog. They gave me the code to go on their fucking jewelry store website. Pick out my things that I want tomorrow for the month. It comes up to X amount of dollars, right? I put in that C-Jaws code thing that they gave me, and it dropped right to zero, and fucking put in that shit, and it's shipping. So we'll fucking find out when it comes, homie. If it doesn't come, then I guess it's bullshit, right? But if it does come, then we know it's sick. What's the jewelry website IG page? I just told you on Saturday it'll all be tagged and everything. Or whenever the jewelry comes, I'll tag it. It'll all be there, homie. Like I'll be wearing the jewelry on IG and I have to tag them, obviously. That's the main thing I have to do is tag the store. So I'll be tagging all their stuff, don't worry. It's a Christian jewelry store, okay? Just leave it at that. I don't want to say anything else. Because I don't want to jinx it. Like he said, it could be fake, but I don't think it is. I know it's not, and I don't want to mess it up. If it was fakes, they'd be really weird, LOL. Yeah, it's too legit to be fake. Like the codes and shit worked. It's all legit, bro. It's not a big deal, big guy. It's not a big deal. It's not that much of a big deal. It's not like they're giving me millions of dollars or paying me all kinds of money. You know what I'm saying? It's just they give me 3 pieces of jewelry per month, and if any new stuff comes on their line, I get it before it goes in the jewelry store. That's all it is. And then I'm gonna be repping for their brand, an ambassador of their brand, and then I can use their platform to rep our shit to get our followers up more. That's all this is. It happens to Instagram. It happens to people on Instagram that look fucking hot. Just tell you that. If you look like a goddamn model or some shit, not saying I do or whatever, I could be an ugly motherfucker. I don't really know. I don't judge myself and I don't judge men. But is real gold? I don't think so. I don't think it's real gold. No. No. That would be too good to be true if it was real gold, bro. If it was real gold, then I'd be fucking iffy on that shit. I'd be like, I don't know, man. I think that could be a lie if it's real gold. Because who's just gonna give you thousands of dollars like that? It's probably a couple $100 worth of fucking stainless steel, like not stainless steel. What you call it? Titanium, whatever that fucking shit that doesn't stain or whatever. Nah, I fucking wish it was real gold. If it was real gold, I'd be fucking quitting my fucking job. Because then I could just sell the shit, right? Eventually it will be real gold, though. Don't fucking doubt me. We'll get it to real gold eventually one day. You know, Jack Harlow, if you have flow, it's gonna slap. Don't worry about it. What's your IG? Though I wanna follow you. Yeah. My IG is Canadian Jail War Stories 1000. Go check it out. It's all Canadian Jail War Stories. All my Instagrams, all my Facebooks, all that shit is Canadian Jail War Stories. It used to be Institutionalized Convict 1000, but I changed it because I wanted all of our brand to be all fucking the same shit. I want it to be institutionalized. Or I changed it from that because I don't want people to just be like, oh, this guy's institutionalized. Ray. Snakes all around us. It's good to be skeptical. Oh, yeah, for sure, my friend. And I'm glad you are looking out for me. I know you're not trying to hate on me, dog. YouTube.com. Watch. What did you just slap in the what did you just post the fucking... What did you do? You just put in a... What YouTube is that? I hope that's your YouTube. Because don't be posting other people's YouTubes in here. Unless it's your own. Or unless it's like your family's or some shit. Eddie, you go to search this. Huh? Yo, type in Google free jewelry scam, Instagram, all kinds of stuff about brand ambassadors. Okay. So if they're mailing me shit for free, I don't care. It's pure scam. Okay. It's scam. It's a scam, guys. Sorry. I lied. It's a scam. Okay, and then also, the stuff going on with these artists that I'm going to be working with that called me from New York. That's going to be cool. That's going to be cool. He's another prison YouTuber, a big YouTuber, kind of like Blood on the Razor Wire did. But this guy's a little bit bigger than Blood on the Razor Wire. So I'm going to be going on his channel within the next, I'd say, couple of weeks. Okay, we're not talking about it no more, homie. Instagram is used to find ambassadors for companies promoting jewelry and stuff. They give a code and whatever, but it's all bullshit. Okay, cool. Right on. Right now I'm not really talking about that anymore. I'm done talking about that. That's cool. Whatever. That wasn't like the main thing I wanted to talk about. But that's one thing that I thought was good. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about was this thing with these this producer slash prison YouTuber. So this guy, he's got about 100K on his videos that he averages on his like views per video. Use your fucking brain, dude. Use my brain about what, Nick? Like, what am I losing? Fuck, I'm not giving them money. I'm not giving them fuck all, bro. Like, hello. If somebody gives you a code and says it's free shit, you're not gonna try it? And if you don't, then you're just a fucking weirdo. If it's fake, it's fake, then the jewelry won't come. If it's real, then the jewelry will come. Simple bottom line, period. There's nothing else to talk about. All you gotta do is sit and wait. If it doesn't come in a week, it doesn't come. Fucking move on with your life, big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck Nick. You wanna get fucking kicked out of moderator, bro? You're acting like a fucking pussy right now. You're acting like a custy. You're acting like a hater. I said I don't want to fucking talk about it no more. Why you keep fucking talking about it? Like you're a fucking hater, bro. You wish this shit's happening to you? Like what? Go fucking watch Matt Clark, you fucking faggot. Jesus. Fuck. Talk about fucking hater. There, you're not a mod no more, prick. Put your ass in timeout. Fuck off my live, bitch. I don't need your fucking fool ass here. T-Dot was being respectful about it. You feel me? T-Dot, you were just fucking being straight up. It could be a scam. Watch out. It could be a scam. Okay. No problem. If it's a scam, we'll find out next week together, you guys. And I don't want to talk about it no more. I got other shit on my mind. And then every single comment. Like, I've already heard you. You've already explained yourself. I already agreed with you. What more do you fucking want from me, you little goof? Like, fuck, you're making me fucking stress out over shit I don't need to stress out about. I didn't pay no money. I didn't fucking do shit. All I did was get a code, fucking use it. Now the shit's in the mail. If it doesn't come, who gives a fuck? I didn't pay for it. I didn't fucking lose no clout, did I? I didn't fucking... I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm less than 300 fucking subs, you idiots. If I don't fucking get free shit, I don't get free shit. If I do, then it's a good thing, right? You should take a fucking chance. It might be real. If it's not real, then it's not real. Who gives a flying fuck? You gotta take chances in life or you don't move on. Look, listen here. Listen. Shut up. I gotta go run some errands. Hopefully I make it back in time for the live. Peace out, brother. Yo, we're gonna go on Twitch later tonight on Wagon Man's shit. So everybody will be on Wagon Man shit at like 8 o'clock tonight. It's a Twitch thing. We're all like a family and shit. We're all gonna go on there, and it's like a family game night where we're all gonna like go on there, and I think it's like asking wacky questions and shit. Like, what would you do? Would you fuck this one, or would you marry this one, or I don't know how it works. I don't know exact what the words are. I think it's an adult game though for sure. So it's gonna be funny as hell when we start asking all these questions and seeing what the Broken Misfits answers are. And all you LTF family and shit that want to come over there, any of you low tags or loyals want to come over there, then you guys welcome to come over there with me. I'll post it in the fucking description. Let me try to find Wagon. Give me a minute. By the end of the live, I'll post Wagon Man shit in the description. So if you guys want to go over there, you can. Oh, also, even better news that doesn't have nothing to do with anybody except for me, your boy, and you guys. I've been coming up with some real bangers, some music. But only if you guys love my music is the ones I want to hear this shit. I don't want no haters hearing this shit, because this shit's gonna fucking slap this shit. And when we make the video for this shit this summer, whoo, shit's gonna fly. Alright, so basically, anyone that's a real lover of my music, tonight after the game night, I'm gonna fucking go into a private room on IG with you guys and fucking perform the shit, like the course live for you. Show you this new banger of a course I got. Shit's better than fucking any course I had so far. And it's been in the back of my mind. I didn't even know it. It's like in the back of my mind while I'm sleeping or something. It's just like, damn, I should have been using that as in a course a long time ago. But yeah. Oh, and the fucking... Never mind. I better not even talk about that, because people will be like, oh yeah, the fucking... It's fake. It couldn't have been really them. It's gotta be fake. It couldn't have been really those people that reached out. I don't even really want to share my good news anymore with my fams over here, because people will like start telling everything's fake. Yeah, so the rapper I'm going to be working with this summer, obviously if I even mentioned who it was, it would be like, I'd be getting nothing but hate on here, nothing but like, oh, it's fake, it can't be him, it's not real, so I don't even want to announce it, you know, but just I'm going to say, I'm working with a really, really dope artist this summer. He's from New York City, so we're going to have a T-Dot New York City type shit collaboration. They're going to drive down here, hopefully, because they know, obviously, I can't go there. I'm too much of a fucking felon. But we don't call it felon in Canada. We just call it, oh, shit. They call it a felony or misdemeanor where in the States. Here in Canada, they call it, indictable or unindictable. Yeah, it's kind of weird shit, but Excuse me, but that's what they call it. Oh, yo, shout out Draco, the ruler, right? You know how Draco the ruler, I don't know if you guys listen to Draco the ruler or know who he is. Rest in peace, Draco. I watched a skit on Draco one time, and he was in his mansion, right? And fucking, he had like 100 different fucking bottles of Crush, cream soda, all this shit from different countries, all these different freaking cherry pops and Crushes and shit like that, and cream sodas and shit. And I love Crush and cream soda. So that's why I'm mentioning it, because I love that shit. And I took a picture today on IG that's got like all these different cream sodas. So if you see that, you know why, okay? I got a picture of all this Crush on there. We got like cream soda. Oh damn, we got the Hypnotic. Frig, what else did we have on there? Damn, this one was good. Have you guys even heard of this? I never even heard of this yet. This is some new stuff right here. Watermelon stuff. I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay? I don't even know what that was. But when I was making my little... When I was rapping earlier, this kind of helps me. Like, I'll just be sitting there rapping, like, with this shit in my hand. Because when I was a kid, I used to always rap when I was drunk. And I would rap when I had, like, a bottle of Hennessy and Hypnotic. That was my thing. I would drink my Hennessy, and I'd chase it with the Hypno. But I don't really drink no more, but it's like... You gotta fucking have something in your hand, or my hand just keeps going like that and shit. But if I got something in my hand, I'll kind of just like, you know? Yeah, have you ever tried this? It's not the stuff that fucking Crip Mac calls Crip Juice. It's nothing like that. This is something different. This is Hypnotic, Hennessy, and Hypno. This is what Tupac used to drink right here. Alizé. Are you gonna film the music video all over the Greater Toronto area, or just mainline Toronto? Okay, the Orange Jumpers and Chains video we're gonna do in a few different places in Toronto, all over Toronto. The Pretty Girl video, I'm probably gonna have some shots from down by Eaton Center, and then I will go into the GTA for that one. I'll probably get some shots in like maybe Richmond Hill, maybe some like Yonge and Steeles, maybe like Centrepoint Mall, maybe, because Yonge and Finch was my stomping grounds at one point. I lived at Yonge and Finch at Beecroft Condos and Princess Palace with two different chicks. Lynn, I lived with this Asian chick at Beecroft Condos, and then there was this other girl, Patty, at Princess Palace, where she was so freaking ghetto, this chick in Princess Palace at Yonge and Finch. She didn't even have furniture, T-Dot. She didn't even have furniture, so I had this freaking three-wheeler that I stole back in the day, right? So I fucking had this three-wheeler thing. This is over 20 years ago, so I don't think fucking no one can do shit. But anyway, three-wheeler back in the day. And I fucking took she was on the main floor of the condo, right? So you could open up the back sliding door. I literally brought the three-wheeler into her apartment, into the living room. It was I think it was a bachelor. Didn't even, oh no, sorry, it was a one-bedroom. She had her little bedroom with her little mirror shit she used to sit in front of and do fucking tokes of crack in it. I used to come over there and bust off these bitches' crack because they were obviously dope fiend. Why would they want to get... They were dope fiends. That's why I could take free ride to their apartments and shit like that and just piece them off with a little dope fiend and fucking... Then I'd be like, okay, to be in their bedroom, and I just have free run of the living room and kitchen, and like I could do my laundry in her little cupboard. But yeah, I had to use her freaking thing, or not hers, but my three-wheeler to sit on because there was no furniture. And I get tired of just sitting there standing up. Just a Glock or something for the videos. Just get a Glock or something for the videos. Oh, trust me, when you see who's in the videos... Well, I'm not holding no Glocks in the video. But there will be people holding Glocks in whatever they want to hold in the video. But they'll be having bandanas on their faces and shit like that, whoever's holding Glocks and shit. But... there will be stuff like that in the video for sure. It's just, I won't be holding on to them, put it that way. Unless it's a prop, because I ain't fucking going to jail for my music video. Because nowadays they do that shit, and guns are illegal in Canada, especially Glocks. But, especially for guys like me. But in the music video, there'll be guys in it, I know, because the one I'm collabing with the guys from New York, those guys fucking always have Glocks and all kinds of guns in their videos. I've looked at their videos before. The ones that get the 100K, like I said, they get 100K roughly on their videos. 97K I seen on a few of them. they are like purely fucking like not the guy singing, not my boy that I'm gonna be rapping with, um, but his homeboys in the background are all holding shit. He's not. Well, I think he does in one shit anyway. Anyway, yeah, it'll be real. Don't worry, it'll be real. It'll be in real hoods and shit. It'll be real gang members, all that shit, bro. It's obviously got to be right, or else people will be like, "Oh, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake." So trust me, my first music video is gonna have nothing but fucking different sets, different gangs in it and shit. So I'm gonna have at least 3 different sets in my first music video. And then the next one after that is going to be with the guys from New York. And the ones from New York are actually their own set. I got nothing to do with them, but they reached out to me. So I thought that was pretty cool. The producer and shit, you guys will probably see who it is when I go on his show, because he's also a prison YouTuber. He's just like, he has an artist. He's not a rapper himself. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, big guy. Parker. This guy, I like this guy. I like you, Parker. You got nothing but good shit to say. You know, I need that shit, you guys, because I'm fucking okay. I have shit called severe depression, severe anxiety, okay, PTSD, um, and severe anxiety, severe depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and like an anger, probably anger, whatever they call that shit. When you anger management, I probably need that as well. Um, and yeah, fucking even on time on Blood of the Razor Wire, people were saying I look like a kid. There's no way I've even been in jail because I'm 19. Blah blah blah. Anyway, there was a psychiatrist on the feed, and the psychiatrist literally, the shrink literally even said something that my fucking shrink said fucking 15 years ago. He's even said the shit. He's like, yo, this guy's got this, and that. He goes, this is why he gets so hyper when he tells the stories, because he can see the shit in his mind and it pumps you up. You feel me? So, yeah, and I was happy when they say that I look young like that, because if I look young like that, that just means, like, obviously, I think everybody that goes to jail for long periods of time like that age well, because it's like it pauses their life and it's like you're on pause. You look older than 19, in my opinion. Thank you. I don't know what's a compliment or what's not, like when you're my age, you know what I mean? So if you're fucking 30 and you fucking people telling you look like you're 20, then fuck, obviously it's a good thing, right? But you don't want to be fucking 30 and people think, oh, this guy's only 19. How could he have done fucking 10, 12 years? People think you're lying. But it's like, trust me, I ain't no fucking 19, 20-year-old, bro. Fucking, like I showed you guys the pictures when I was like 12, 13, some of them when I was 15, 16 and shit. But I looked the same as I do, pretty much like the same size. I was the same height, pretty much the same thickness. It's just I was probably stronger back then, to tell you the truth. Probably was. I was crazy. I would literally fight grown men, like my mom's boyfriends and stuff. My mom's boyfriends that were like grown ass men that are like probably like 35, 40 years old. When I was 14, 15 years old, I would fight them and I would win. You were in PC, don't cap. Yeah, right. I would fucking never do that, big guy. That's fucking, my whole family would look down on me for that shit. You don't have to kick him out. He was joking. He was fucking capping. He was joking. That's my friend, yo. Well, I think he's my friend. Fuck, he's never said anything rude before. I think he was just fucking around. He was being sarcastic, but you can't tell if people are sarcastic on the fucking texting. That's the problem. Where do all these haters and trolls come from? Woo! I know, bro. It's nothing but hate. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Let's see what they say now. They're gonna fall out, right? Remember? They fall out when I talk. All these haters and trolls. I thought fucking Mitch or Nick, one of those guys, was supposed to be one of our best fucking mods. Like, I don't get it. Well, I guess fucking that shit I said the other day, they didn't take kindly to it. When I went and said I wanted to do a podcast with the new Matt Clark, I thought it was a good idea, man. Fuck, I didn't think they would hate on me for it. Anyway, I've been a mod since first live. Exactly, he's been a mod since the first live. This is my first fucking moderator right there, Mitch. And Mitch has been supporting since day one. Mitch is what you call a real supporter. Mitch is like the shit. Mitch, and when I do my first giveaways and shit, don't worry, all the moderators are gonna be the first ones to get giveaways. Trust me. You guys are the shit. You guys keep me going, man. You guys, if it wasn't for you guys, I probably would have gave up with all these damn trolls. Because where I come from, when you're in fucking jail, the disrespect like that, it makes you go crazy, dog. Like when I first came out, when people were disrespecting me, I was to the point where it's like I'm never gonna fucking be able to stay free because as soon as someone disrespects me, I'm just gonna ride on them. You know what I mean? And then it's like, no, 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 don't do it, don't do it. And it's like, fuck, don't be doing that shit. And then I came that close to cutting someone's head off with a machete when I first got out. Like, literally, like that much. And it was one of my own homeboys because he was disrespecting me and shit. Because I went and got him a fucking half-pound of weed. He gives me the money. He couldn't get weed on a good weed for cheap. So I fucking go out of my way. I didn't even have a car. I fucking went down on the fucking bus all the way to the other side of the fucking city. Come back on the fucking, when I first got out of the joint. And I had only been out like a week. And I fucking go all the way to the other side of the city with his money. I go and get a really good deal for this idiot with really good weed. I come all the way back, and then I get back, and he's in the house fucking tattooing, and fucking he sends some fucking drunk ass weirdo out, and the fucking weirdo thinks that fucking it's not even Luke's money. He thinks that fucking Luke said to him, "Yo, go deal with him. Go deal with him." Well, he thinks go deal with them means go fucking rob him. And so fucking Buddy comes outside trying to fucking rob me for Luke, and Luke's already fucking paid for this stuff. Do you fucking believe this shit? So I come to my house and I grab a machete and I come back outside and I fucking swing a machete at him. If Buddy didn't fucking duck his head, it would have taken his fucking head clean off, I swear to God. And Pam was fucking getting all, she was freaked right out. And she was just like, no. And if Buddy didn't duck, his head would have been gone. And I would have been in jail for life. But that's just over a little bit of disrespect right there. But that's the thing. Like, it was his money. He already paid for it. And then he goes back in the house and Luke's telling him, are you fucking stupid? And gives him a slap or something. He's like, I already paid for that shit. This shit's mine. Because then I brought the shit back to my house and I wasn't even going to give it to them at that point. I was like, yo, go fuck yourself. Now I'm keeping this shit. Yo, brother, your videos are nuts. Yo, this shit, man, my boy Luke. My boy Luke and I are still cool, though. His older brother fucking works at, owns a Lucky Devil or some shit like that. They're a family of tattoo artists. Everybody knows them. Must have the wrong HI. What? Must have the wrong HI. Homeless in America. Hope you get housed soon. What does that mean? Jack Daniels, what does that mean, bro? Hope I get housed soon. What is that? I already have a house. I've fucking had my own house since I was young, bro. You mean? Well, I don't have my own house, like I don't own it, but I rent. What does get house mean? I honestly I'm not that like intelligent on them kind of like big words and shit. I don't have a very good vocabulary. I gotta start reading a little more. Uh, my girl's reading to me Blood of the Razor Wire. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about my girl in here because other girls might get jealous and get upset because lots of girls like to think they're my girlfriend. They love it. I don't know why. They just constantly send me messages. I'm your girlfriend. I'm your girlfriend. No, you're not, but you can think you are. Spit a freestyle. He was talking to me. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I don't have a freestyle, but I have this thing that I was just working on earlier. Let me see where it is. I don't freestyle much anymore, man. When I was a kid, I used to. I don't like the freestyle because I plan on making my career go somewhere. And if I have stupid little freestyles all over the place of stupid little gay little things that I mess up on, I don't really want that to, you know, fuck my shit up. I write down like one word and then I'll just like go off one word. I don't write like sentences out. I'll write like one word, like for instance, theory, right? I'll be like, I got a theory. Everybody fear me because they want to be me. It's Eddie G, Mickey G. They all want to, shit like that, right? But it's like, no choice, no choice. 9 shots, no noise. Big toys, new street, new heat. Give up. Want to hear something? New more extra. Seat meetings, new real grim reap. Sleep, beep beep. I am paid my girl to sleep. You fucking pay her to smell her feet. I allegedly sold rocks, flipping them rocks. Lakeshore to docks. Quick, turn back the clocks. Wish I could kill them rats. Tried too many times, shank me. Broken arm with woods and bats. Y'all try to thank me, but you want to be fancy. I see she don't call me back. You get real antsy. I sit back, drink some lean and Pepsi. Canada sup. Wayne Gretzky. Scoring goals, we're clean. Fuck with it. You too messy. Cut off your rap. It ain't no bro. You can pass me to Henny. Okay, here's this one. Y'all want to fear, I got a theory. Y'all want to fear me because you just weary. Y'all want to steer me in the wrong direction. You want to be a real direction. E.g. song name, please. Don't send me viral. I got a song name, please. Don't send me viral. I don't want to go viral. I don't want to go viral. Well, that wasn't really a freestyle, though. What I consider as a freestyle is like off the top of the head, like no music, no rhyme, like no music. Here, I'm gonna play something for you guys. It's like, honestly, with my anxiety and shit, I end up rapping like shit. So I'm gonna have to learn how to be less embarrassed about rapping in front of people. Right? You notice a lot of stuff. You'll just see the on my actual songs. You only see the camera right now, or the because of the beat thing. I don't really like to show my face because if you fuck up, you like to just go back like an engineer would and start from where you were at. A lot of mess up stuff you don't see rappers, right? Because they don't show it. But anyway, I was doing some stuff earlier and I'm gonna play it. I'll play it for you guys, okay? That shit I was talking about. I came up with a new course and it goes like this. Are you a blood? Are you a crip? Are you a gangsta? Are you a blood? Are you a cuz? Are you a gangsta? Are you a blood? Are you a crip? Are you a mobster? Are you a blood? Are you a crip? Are you a biker? Are you a blood? Are you a car? Are you a gangster? Are you a blood? Are you a cuz? Are you a mobster? Are you a blood? Are you a car? Are you a gangsta? That's the course, okay? That's the new course to the new song. You a blood, are you a crip, are you a gangsta? You a blood, you a crip, are you a mobster? You a blood, you a car, you a biker. You a blood, you a crip, are you a gangster? You just a fake ass wankster. You just a fucking prankster. I be leaning since before you was born. Allegedly, drug dealing was the tip they said I was on. And that's how the first verse starts. Okay? That's the shit I'm working on right now. It's called What Up, Cuh? What Up, Blood? And it ain't from 50 either. How he says, what up, blood? What up, cuz? What up, gangsta? Yeah, I listen to that shit my whole life, but this ain't that. This is way gonna be sicker than that shit. Because there's actually gonna be, in the video, you're gonna see different sets and shit. And you're gonna see different fucking Region Park Crips. You're gonna see fucking all kinds of shit. You're gonna see some blood sets. You're gonna see maybe, hopefully, if I can't get my cousin to pull up in his Lambo that's a biker, or pull up with his biker buddies with his motorcycle, if he's going to be too much of a stuck-up motherfucker and not show up in it, then I'm not going to be able to say the part about, are you a biker, right? Because I want to be like, are you a blood, are you a crip, are you a biker? Like with some kind of fucking auto tone, like biker, like biker. I'm going to do shit like that, right? But if I can't get him, then I can't fucking put that in there because I don't want to look like an idiot. And everything I have in the song, I want to be able to have in the fucking music video. And I'm not saying 100% I can get him because he's a fucking stuck up prick. And ever since he got out of the pen and got all fucking famous and shit and got all his fucking bodyguard, he's a bodyguard to Justin Bieber and shit. Ever since he became best friends with fucking Justin Bieber's dad, fucking because they're bodyguard, he's their bodyguard back in the day. Ever since he started having sushi parties with girls laying there naked with sushi on them and shit, and getting his name in the paper and fucking all over as the what do they call him? The fucking millionaire playboy.
Ever since he got that shit, he won't talk to no one in the family no more because his wife's rich dentist and she fucking, your family, they're gonna get you in trouble. Oh, your family's this, family's that. Because when you get out of the pen, it's on technical non-association because it's a fucking, you're on parole. You can't talk to nobody, right? So, but he's been on, that shit was like over 10, 15 years ago. So it's been a long time. He's been off parole. Plus, he sued the fucking arresting officer and proved that it was not guilty, that it was a setup. So now that you've changed your whole life around, you don't gotta be stuck up. You can still come talk to your family, you know. But he doesn't want to help none of us young, all us ones that haven't made it up to that elevated to that level yet. It's like even your own damn family don't want to fucking help you. He could easily just repost me on IG or get fucking him and Justin Bieber both to follow my shit, and my shit would go right up, right? But of course, people in your own family won't even fucking do shit like that for you. So, I do understand where you guys are coming from, saying, oh, this could be fake, that could be fake, because why would people want to reach out when they have the clout and they're up here, reach out to a guy down here like this that doesn't have fuck all, right? But some guys are smart enough to see, oh, fuck, this guy's got potential. Oh, shit, I want to be the guy to get this guy. I'm going to make a bag off this guy. Because if I, like what the producer was explaining to me, because I said to him, none of these guys want to help each other come up. They all want to be fucking crabs in a bucket. As soon as somebody's almost out the bucket, they fucking yank them back in, right? And then the guy says to me, he goes, yeah, he goes, I don't understand that shit either, bro. He goes, I want to see people succeed. I got all these recordings too. I can play them if you want. But I could, but I don't. But anyway, so he says to me, he says, stop typing so much because he goes, I can't read so much. He goes, yo, leave voicemails like I do because he goes, you and my other friend, this lady, he goes, this other chick I know, he goes, you guys write like crazy. He goes, just leave voicemails and shit. So we voicemailing now. But anyway, he says, yeah, why wouldn't you want to help someone get up out of here? Because, for example, he said, if he helps me, get my followers up, and then I make a bag and I get a record deal, for example, I get 500K. And he wants to go and he's fucking bought a house recently. And he wants to go and fucking renovate his house and he needs an extra 7 or 8K. Of course, he's going to come to me and say, yo, homie, I got you that fucking introduce you to them people. You got your shit popping. I kind of need that. I kind of need some 7K to renovate my house. Of course, I'm going to fucking bust that out and hand it over to him like it's nothing. You feel me? So this is how he's looking at it, and that's how I look at it. But see, when you look at it, when you're like me, it don't matter because you don't have the fucking ability to help people. You can't even help yourself. You need somebody up there, like how Eminem helped 50, how Dre helped Eminem, how fucking Dre helped Snoop, how Suge Knight helped fucking Tupac. There's always somebody that's helping somebody. Like how all these fucking weirdo Illuminati industry people that are pushing the faggot gay agenda, trying to tell young black males that it's okay to wear dresses and it's okay to do this and it's okay to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to say faggot. I meant to say queer. I know you guys like to be called queers, not faggots. So don't come after me with the whole gay community because even the gay guy can tell you. Some gay guy hit on me the other day, and I told him go follow me on IG and follow me on here. Anyone can come on Saturdays, but I ain't no queer. Fucking don't play that shit, homie. That I'll fuck you up type shit. Anyway, so I am a really good guy, and I even said to the dude, I understand where you guys are coming from. I'm straight. Just you can follow me, do whatever you got to do, come to the lives, do what you got to do. Everybody's welcome to. But just don't be fucking hitting on me and shit. And then he tried to say some more slick shit. And then I said, yo, homie, I swear to God, I'll fucking block you, man. And then he's like, okay, I won't. And then ever since then, he hasn't done it. And my girl knows about it too because, like, that's just some weird shit. But, um, so yeah, I'm not against that shit. So don't go saying, "Oh, he said this, he said that," trying to clip it and make it look like I'm some fucking gay hater. Don't be doing that shit, man. Cuz I'm not. I'm about to take the fattest toke of some rainbow kush. Damn, you knew about that? Yep. Knew about what, Jack Daniels? Cuzzo freestyle is so fire. Yeah. Freestyle for you. This freestyle for you. Cuzzo freestyle is so fire. Yo, I was freestyling something the other day about Cuzzo. I was saying Cuzzo when he was doing that shit on his thing about going Cuzzo loke when a song was starting. I was saying Cuzzo loke. Fucking with the broken misfits. Don't fuck with us. It ain't no joke. Cuzzo loke. Don't fuck with the broken misfits. This ain't no joke. because he was saying something about that, and then I was thinking that would be a good little fucking beat for him. Cuzzle loke, don't fuck with broken misfits. This ain't no joke. I had it going good. It was sounding better, okay? It sounded better at the time, motherfucker. The gay agenda conspiracy theory. Oh, fuck, homie. I know all about the fucking conspiracy shit. I've been down with that shit. Think about how long I did in jail to think about conspiracy shit. Who's Cuzzo? Oh, shit. Cuzzo's a good friend of mine. He's a Crip from Alquipa, and he's from the U.S., from Virginia. He's a really good dude. He spent his entire childhood in jail for something real heavy, for a murder, for murdering his homeboy. His homeboy tried to rob him. His best friend growing up, Cuzzo, became a heroin dealer. His homie got on the junk real bad. Met him at a fast food joint. His friend tried to rob him, and Cuzzo had to do what he had to do, or else Cuzzo was going to be killed and robbed himself. When he went in, he was like, he really didn't have much tattoos, and he really looked kind of young. And in the States, it's like there are a lot of booty bandits in the States. So Cuzzo kind of went and fucking put tattoos all over his face, and put every time he'd put in work for the Crips in the jail, he has a Zane Gangsta Crip on his head. He's got a lot of shit like C's up right here. He's got a huge Crip tattoo on his back. He's fucking Crip crazy, put it that way. He's fucking straight up Crip. I think he represents well for the brand. I say he goes harder at it than C-Mac does, but C-Mac's gone viral, and Cuzzo deserves to fucking go viral. Put it that way. Cuzzo puts in work on IG, and he's been going live every fucking day, which fucking a lot of us should look up to that. I really respect how much work he's been putting in the channel. I've been subscribed to his shit since day one. He was on 23-1. That's where I ended up seeing him at for the first time, and I've watched him ever since. Even abortion is wrong and part of the depopulation agenda. True, jealousy is in your own family sucks. No, it ain't even jealousy, bro. He ain't jealous of me. I'm not, like, he's got everything. He's got Lambos, Harleys. He's got fucking a huge mansion. A woman that only he bought her a dentist shit. So there's no way he's gonna be jealous of me. What it is once they make it, it's like fuck everybody that ever helped them to make it there. You feel me? Like when we were kids and shit growing up, we all used to hang out. We were all like that growing up in the streets. We were all like tight. Me, Jay, Andy, which is Nanu's. This is the one I'm talking about. Okay, which is the Hells Angels that got stabbed in the eyeball in the down jail. That was on the front page of the newspaper of the Toronto fucking Star and the Sun back in fucking 2003. I think it was 23 or 02. Anyway, when the clubhouse got seized from downtown Toronto, when they seized Eastern Avenue's clubhouse, that's when that happened. Anyways, so that's when my cousin went to jail. And ever since, pretty much before that, we were all like that, go to the water and the river when we were like 10, 12, shoot bullets in the water. So this little tiny little gun. And like we would do all kinds of shit together. He would like teach me and my younger, I'm the younger cuz, me and my cuz Jay that I showed you, RIP, the right there, LTF right there, the RIP shirt there. So me and my cuz Jay were the younger ones, the same age, and then my cousin Andy was the older one, about 10 years older. So when we were like 12, 13, he was like 21, 22, and that's when he was a prospect member, just trying to get into the club back then. And so he used to say, oh, I need a Harley this, or I need a part this, or I need a certain thing for that. And then me and Jay, being the younger cousins, like looking up to him, like, oh, we want to impress our older cousin. We'll do anything to impress him, type shit, right? So we just go do anything like that he asked us to do. Oh, this guy disrespected this and this and that. Can you go like to this barbecue? He's gonna walk in the backyard, and as soon as he comes in the backyard, just break his kneecap with the bat, and like stupid shit like that. And then the guy would walk in the backyard, break his kneecap, and then meanwhile the guy we broke his kneecap's one of our friends, right? But because he went over, say the guy who's at the hierarchy of the dope agenda, like whoever's got the top shit that's spotting all of us out should be the guy, right? But he went over his head to go to the guy that he gets it from. which was our other homeboy, which is like the head of the set, right? And he had no business going from here to talk to Tony, right? So we were like, basically had to give him a DP basically for fucking going above Jay and Nans, going to fucking above him to get a fucking spot or to get a cheaper price. You feel me? So it was almost like what they would call in LA. They were doing DPs. We didn't call it that back then. We just said he had to be fucking punished or whatever the fuck they called it. I would see the thing is when guys join this type of shit when they're fucking 25, 28, 30, it just looks so fake. It looks so phony. It looks so bullshit. Like, and it looks like, and then everyone wants to ask all these questions, and it's like they feel like they have to prove themselves and this that because they just got in it when they were that age. When you join something when you're 12 years old, you don't give a fuck what people think, and you're 12 years old, so you don't give a fuck. And people think, oh, what? He's 12 years old when he joined that shit. Obviously, you don't know any better, so obviously you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? That's why nobody asks you shit. That's why nobody has the right to ask shit. When you go back and look 25, 30 years ago and you see the guy still repping the same shit, then you can fucking clue in your brain, like, okay, yeah, this guy must be real. Fuck, no one does that shit for 30 years and doesn't get touched and still fucking does it. You feel me? And then have guys reaching out to me from other states fucking because they know my shit's real. It's just I'm not one of these guys that came on here all about wanting to fucking rep all pure fucking gang shit, because when I first started fucking YouTube, I was actually still on a weapons ban, right? Which is technically still type of probation, but it's not. It's just I think it was a 20 years weapon ban, right? Which technically can still get breached for having a weapon. So I was fucking paranoid to talk about anything when I first started YouTube. And the way how 1090 Jake and Pino and all these other gang members came out, as soon as they came out on an interview, as soon as they came out and said, I'm this, I'm that, it was like, yeah, it blew them up. But then it was nothing but that. And that was what it was all about. And I wanted the people to get to know me first, get to know who I am and my story about everything that happened to me first, and why I ended up going to the streets when I was 12, 13. Because what happened to my grandmother, me finding my grandmother murdered with the phone cord around her neck, with fucking the killer getting found not guilty in court, my mother getting so depressed because she didn't get any justice. So I had failed, the system failed me in my mind as a young child, like and then going to jail for little fights and stuff when I was a child, doing longer in the system than someone who killed my grandmother. To me, I couldn't comprehend no sense out of that. When you're a child, you don't really get it. You're like, huh? Why is my mom so depressed? My mom can't really look after me properly because she's so depressed all the time. And then she's on top of that, a single mother trying to fucking make ends meet, but working fucking too many hours, leaving me at home alone 24/7. Damn, that's messed up. I'm sorry for your loss. Your grandma is resting in heaven. Yeah, 1996. The killer got off, man. He stole her car. There was no DNA back then. That's what they say. And then the arresting officers said to my mother, "Sorry, we can't really go look for anybody else who did it because we all know he did it. So we can't even go looking for another person, and you can't go and arrest a guy for the same thing twice." And this fucking lawyer wanted to he wanted to become a hotshot name for himself. So that's what made me turn to the streets as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom was never home, for one. I was like in grade 7 hanging out with all grade 10s, 11s, going to the high school, selling drugs and shit, selling dime bags, weighing up all the .7 dimes and shit, making a fucking half a pound or whatever for $1,400 half pound on spot from from my older homies. They'd give me a spot of a half pound for say 1,400, right? Or even 15 sometimes if it was really good. And I would have to dime it all out into .7s, and I think I'd get like what? I think it was $210 off of a half ounce. So all the way up, I think I would end up making, what would I make? Off of 112 grams, it was $1,120. And 50, 28 is 56. QP is 112, so 224. So 224. So we'd make 2,240, and then have to pay back the 14, and then I'd use that money to go party with bitches, and shit like that. Damn, 200 for a half zip? No, bro. 112 grams in a QP, right? So it was like 224 grams in a half pound, because there's 28 grams in an ounce. So 56 is 2 ounces, 112 is 4, which is a QP, and then a half pound would be the 228. So 2,228 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? $10 a dime. So 228 dimes, and you're gonna look at 2,280 bucks, right? So it was like $700 for a quarter pound. So roughly about 180 an ounce, basically on spot. But we were getting like say 280 to maybe more, depending on how we sold it. Half quarters for 40, quarters for 80, shit like that, right? So that's how I would do it in grade 7 and 8. I would go to the high schools, and then all the kids in my class in grade 7 and 8, they didn't know the prices or the different quantities, like half ounce for $100 to my homies and shit. Yeah, I would do that. Like, here's 120 for a half ounce, shit like that. So, like, my little runners and stuff, I would give them for an ounce 240, 220 if they had cash, stuff like that. And um, that's how I made money for all my CDs growing up, buying all my rap music, how I bought, like, alcohol to party with girls. The party was always at my house on Friday night, you know, um, except when we go to my boy Mike's house, um, which is another guy that's LTF. Um, we go to Mike's house on Woodbine, and he had a little farmhouse at Woodbine in Davis Drive, and it was way outside Toronto in Newmarket, I think. We call it Newark, New Jersey. What's your favorite liquor brand? My favorite liquor brand was back then it was Southern Comfort, Hennessy, and Hypnotic, and Jack Daniels, Crown Royal, shit like that. But then I started getting older, and I started liking Grey Goose, Belvedere, um, Cavassier, VSOP, Dom Perignon, shit like that. Anything that I heard, like Alizé, anything I heard rappers listening to, I would try it out. Anything I heard in the music. Yeah, Crown Royal is good. On my IG, I have a picture of my liquor cabinet. I have a picture of my liquor cabinet because I don't drink no more, but I get bottles of liquor here and there for like Christmas and birthday presents. I like to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Draco likes to fucking open these and fill them up with lean. And a lot of these kids that listen to their rap music now, they want to hear about lean or Xanax or oxys or some shit. They don't. If you don't, like back when I was growing up, guys, if you're a dope fiend, you couldn't be a rapper. If you were fucking on any kind of drugs, they looked at you like you're a fucking fiend, like you're a bucket. You call them a bucket or a fucking beaner. Call them a bean or a fiend or a yeah. A bean was a fiend. A bucket was a junkie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and back then, you couldn't fucking be a rapper and be a dope fiend at the same time. Nowadays, if you're not a dope fiend, they don't want you to be a rapper. I'm not saying for the whole genre. I'm just saying some of this shit that I've been seeing is nuts. It's like you gotta basically be falling down on Xanax on the floor basically, and so fucking opioided out that you can barely fucking talk on the mic. I don't see the issue within codeine, and wasn't DMX a crack addict? Oh yeah. I don't see issue with it. I don't see an issue with it. I just saying about how you have to be a drug addict now to be a rapper, where before when I was growing up, it was the opposite. All like the rappers and all the black guys, all the black gang members and shit were against the fucking drugs. Hated crack, hated the drugs. If you even fucking smoked crack once, you're fucking banned from the set. You even fucking did crack, they're not talking to you. You're a fucking dope fiend, you're a bean. That's what I'm saying. When I grew up in the 90s, it was the crack era. It was when the crack just hit New York and Toronto like a fucking explosion. And then you guys know what happened later on in the 2005 when 50 Cent was popping off. Fucking Oxy came on the set like it was nothing. Oxys came around Toronto and shit like it was fucking not Toronto, sorry, all of Canada and the States. Fucking epidemic. It hit like a fucking hit like a hurricane. Why? You guys have a problem with codeine? Now it's fentanyl. I don't see the issue with codeine. DMX is one of my favorite rappers. When I was a kid, I didn't know he was a crackhead. But now that I do know, I wish I would have known back then. But it doesn't make me really look any different way towards his music. It just makes me look at his producers a little bit different, D and Wah. Now that I know all the shit that they had to go through to make him perform and to make him get to his what do you call that when you have to get somewhere? Not appointments, but like his obligations, like, you know? They had to make sure he was getting to his obligations. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me, right, guys? Okay, listen. I want to know this right now. You guys, there's a lot of guys in here, and why is Brown not a mod? Okay, there you're Brown. You're not now. You're a mod, Brown. Okay, so I want to know something right now. We can talk about the opiates and shit if you guys want, because I was an opioid. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was an opioid addict for fucking many years because my father and I were in a car accident, quadriplegic, whatever he was. Right? You guys know I've told you all about it. Don't want to get much into that, but the doctor used to prescribe my dad fucking 90 oxy 80s a month, and it first started off with perks. And my dad would get me to run in the house and go do the deal for him, like in Scarborough, to his buddy. I'm not going to say who, but to his friend. And every month my dad would sell them. And so I was only a young kid at this time, about 13. Didn't know what it was or nothing. And then eventually I could talk my dad into when I would do renovations and stuff like that I told you guys about before. Instead of paying me cash, to pay me with these oxys because I could get more money for them and get more of a paycheck. And so my dad started giving me oxys, right, to sell to get money. So I get more money for my paycheck. And yeah, my dad is not something a parent should do and this and that, but we're not going to talk about what kind of a parent he was. We're just going to, the main point is just to know why I got them very easily like that at that age. And for years I didn't really do them, but then eventually I got real curious and started doing them myself, snorting them and shit and doing them. And then eventually it got to the point where I was writing my own oxy prescriptions, found out how to write the fake prescriptions and shit. I've talked about this before. And ended up getting all kinds of them, like 90 oxy 80s fucking every 3 days I was going through. And if I didn't have them, I'd be sick as fuck. I was doing 20, 10, and 10 every 10 hours. Like every hour I'd be fucking doing one, put it that way. 24 hours, probably 24. It was to the point where I was doing them and I wouldn't even feel it. I would do one, I would do a whole oxy 80 and not feel it because I was already too messed up. You can't feel shit. But the main point of this story is that I've turned my whole life around. And yeah, so basically, when I was in like growing up in school, it was like drink liquor and booze every day, right? You build up a huge tolerance, exactly, guys. And then it's like the more you build up a tolerance, the more you need, and then the more you build the tolerance, the easier it is for you to get sick and withdrawal, for your body to need that shit. Because once that you say you're doing 3 a day, then 5, then 10 a day, so now you do your 10 for that day, but before, say, it used to take like 2 days to get sick, now you're getting sick in like 2 hours without it. Now it's like it used to take you, like, say you take something and then like the next day it wears off, and then like the next day after that you get sick. Now you take something, you would fucking nod off, and like say 8 hours later you wake up and you don't have nothing. About an hour or two later, you'll start fucking feeling it. It's like, it's not good, dude. It's bad, 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 bad. I used to think crack was worse, but I had never done opiates. And I used to see the way people would act off of the crack and shit. When I'd be over at trap houses and shit selling that, guys would be like peeking out the windows and shit and doing all kinds of like crazy stuff. You guys know what people act like on that, right? So I always thought that was way worse. The way people would come outside with their VCRs and shit back in the day and like buy a 20 and then all of a sudden be back 5 minutes later with a fucking PS2 or some shit. That used to, when I was a little kid, like 12, 13, that kind of like, or no, sorry, 14. I didn't know about crack till a little older. But when I was still that young, I was like, I can't believe how people just sell their stuff. But then once I knew what it was, I was like, damn, no wonder they're selling their stuff. People die from liver cirrhosis from alcohol. The withdrawals suck. That's why they considered LCBO an essential back in 2020. Yep. Opioids are straight wretched. The bring out the worst in people. Suboxone is a miracle drug to get them off. I can support that. I believe you. I believe that. If they can do it the right way, if they don't abuse it and still use, because I know if they use, it'll put them into withdrawal right away, right? But some people are crazy and they friggin' don't care, and then they go and they put themselves into withdrawal, and then they just, or what they'll do is they will, they'll try to get on their stuff to get their pills to take home, and then they'll do the program for a little bit to get clean because they have no money, just so they don't withdraw. They take those Suboxones, and then as soon as they get money, they go and do it again. I'm not saying you or anyone you know. I'm saying this is what I've seen at clinics before. And then, so what they got to do is, if they do it the right way and they just stay on it the way it's supposed to be and quit all opiates and just take the Suboxone, it works. It's going to work for them, and it's going to make them fucking not withdraw, and it's going to be a really big thing to help. But when they're just doing that to supplement when they don't have money, because they don't have money to get high and not have money to feel better, so they end up at the clinic trying to get that is never going to work. You have to do it the right way. You certainly have to want to get clean before anything will help. Yeah, man, for sure. I hear you. So yeah, basically, it's funny that he mentions that, because I was just about to say the way how I got clean was actually the program itself. Now, I went to a doctor in 2012, and I ended up getting my first take homes in 2012. And then you piss every week and show the doctor you're clean every week. It used to be twice a week. And then eventually I ended up getting clean, and I went up on the dose and I got clean. And then once I was clean, I had all the take homes. I only had to go to the pharmacy once a week. And then that went on for a few years. And then I eventually tapered down off of it. And that's my miracle story in like a quick nutshell, in a very, very short fucking story about it. That's what it is. I can get into a lot more detail on an upload if you guys want to hear my addiction struggle and how I beat it. If you guys want a video like that, I can make you guys a video like that. I know it's got nothing to do with jail, but the thing is, it kind of does have to do with jail, because 90% of the stuff I did, I probably wouldn't have done if I wasn't on oxys. Probably, right? And I can show you guys how I've cleaned up and how I have. 2012 was my first carry, and I hadn't had a dirty piss the entire time, right? Until I got off, and then I'm still clean now. So, except for that, the weed, that's all I do now. And when I was getting my carries back then in 2012, I wasn't even doing this, because obviously when you're on that sort of thing, weed is the last thing on your mind, because weed doesn't even get you high, right? Weed's like a joke to you at that time, because weed doesn't help you in any way. I saw a video on YouTube, on YouTube, about a heroin addict in America serving 50 years in prison for trying to sell her daughter. Oh, fuck, that's disgusting. Yeah, well, people try to do that all the time. Yo, let's hit 10 likes, guys. Smack that shit, bro. I had 12 of you in here at one time. I know you guys all have, because 9 of you guys have smacked it. So we just need, we need, let me guess, I bet I know who smacked it. Okay, we need Brown, we need you to smack it. Everyone from Toronto probably smacked it. Because I know you, and that's what I was going to ask a second ago, too. Before all you guys take off, because there's only 4 people here now, I'm going to tell you guys something. If I tell you guys, I love all you guys, all the subscribers and all the moderators right now. This is a weird thing because not many people say this type of shit to their subscribers. But I do love each and every one of you guys. So you guys need to let me know if you guys fuck with the music. I need to know for sure who likes what, so I know how to speak to the people. If you love the content on the channel, I love you. If you love my music, I love you. If you love both of it, I love you. Okay? If you just love me, for me, I love you. Now, if you only like one of the stuff, that's cool. I love you no matter what. If you tell me the stuff that you like, just say music or content or yourself or all 3 or both or whatever you can say. There's either 1 music, 2 or 1 content, 2 music, and 3 is me, just my personality that you fuck with. Okay, so that's what I would need to know, because then I can custom to each personal viewer. I can kind of speak to you more on a personal level on what I know that person likes me for the content. So I know not to be sitting there talking your ear off about my music when I know that you don't even like the music, because maybe you're a 40-year-old white man that don't even like rap, first of all. So why would you even like my music? Do you feel me? You might not even like music. You might not like that kind of music. You might be into rock and roll. And I get it. Not everybody likes the same stuff. You might be here for the jail content and that only. So I just want to know. That's why. So if I know each person's desires and what they're here for, I can kind of persuade my uh when I talk to you on a one-on-one type thing in the chat, when you ask me stuff, and a lot of times I'll comment a big paragraph back to my viewers because I love you guys and I rock with you guys. So that's what you guys need to kind of let me know. That's all. I like the live streams. Okay. Well, we're doing that every Saturday, my friend. Detroit in the house. Boop. Assault the like button. Yo, I need to get a gold tooth right here, man. I gotta get a better grill. My grill's fucking, it's not that great. It doesn't have any diamonds. It doesn't have much. It's a really cheap grill, and it's only a couple $100 grill. It's like a $450 grill. It's not expensive. Actually, to me, that was expensive. That took all my money I had on me at that point. But I want to get a gold one with diamonds on it. Fuck, my cousin that passed with that thing that I show you over there. When we were younger, we both had these crazy grills. We used to go to the freaking Fillmore's downtown there, the strip club, and Jay used to wear his crazy. He had 32 yellow canary diamonds and 16 white stones, and then mine had a little couple green stones because of the Irish, right? And then my other boy, AJ, he literally had I think it was 2 fangs, eye teeth, and then I can't remember what tooth it was on, but one of his teeth, when you put it together with the other tooth, it made a clover. Yeah. Mine didn't make a clover. I couldn't really get that many diamonds in mine, so I just kind of had like a white, yellow, and a green, just on different teeth and stuff. But then every time I would go to the police station, I would lose something. I've lost brand new J's. I've lost gold chains. I've lost rings. I've lost charms. I've lost grills. I've lost fucking glasses. You name it. The fucking cops have taken it off me. My ID, fucking 20 times, man. And it's really hard to get ID here in Canada and Ontario right now in Toronto. When you don't have ID and you fucking need ID, they want you to have 2 pieces of ID to get a piece of ID. Okay, so when you lose all your ID, it's almost impossible to get your ID back, because I fucking have no ID. I've lost all my ID because they steal it from you, right? For 10 years, I've been trying to get ID, bro. I've been fucking trying to get ID. You go there, you show up, they'd be like, okay, well, we need 2 pieces of ID. And I'll be like, okay, well, I've lost all my ID. Give me this piece, and I'll get another piece, and then I can do it, right? But they don't want to give you the first piece, homie. So it's fucked. You know how hard I've been struggling with that shit? It's almost impossible. It's like I've been trying for this long. I almost have to go to a thing called the ID clinic bank or the ID homeless the ID food bank type thing. It's a food bank for ID or some shit. I don't know all about it, but that's what someone told me. I have to go to an ID fucking food bank. Damn, all my jewelry being passed down to me. I would be sad as fuck if it got stolen from me. Yes, and you know what, bro? My ID, my gold is too. Look, this is from my father that passed. His name was Ed, okay? Edward, right? And my name's Eddie, so they called him Big Ed and called me Little Eddie, right? Okay, so and then this one's also an E for my father, for Ed, Big Ed, and it can stand for mine too, for Eddie, right? Well, the ones that got stolen from me from the police were fucking charms that I had from when I was a little fucking baby that my dad and mother got me that said like baby boy and shit. And like my mom was a single mother that lived in fucking like projects basically. They lived in a co-op, geared income to your income co-op. She couldn't get government housing because you have to be on a list for like 10 or 15 years basically. So she had to go in this co-op. It's a geared income housing co-op, government co-op called I think it was called like Hope or some shit. And the thing is, what you do is it's like a program where they check how much money you make. And however much money you make is how much rent you pay. Now, because my mom's a single mother trying to make rent money, she's working like freaking 10, 12 hours a day. So she would make like a regular paycheck back then, like say $500 a month paychecks. So she'd bring in like say $2,000 a month. And that's a lot more than women on mother's allowance and on welfare, right? And so they're used to the people on welfare with like 500 and paying like $200 for rent. Well, now my mom is using all her rent money to pay their bills for like fucking like 1300, and then basically food and whatever and like cable or phone, whatever the hell bills she had to pay. She'd end up with less money than the people on welfare. And I used to tell her, why don't you just go on welfare? And she was always too proud. She never wanted to go on welfare. She just wanted to work. And the thing was, we probably would have been better off on welfare because she would have had their thing paid to 200 because of the geared income, and then she would have had like 300-400, but then get everything covered with like prescriptions and stuff and like government coverage. My mom was always too proud. She never wanted to do that. She thought that people would look down upon her, but it basically what it did was it made my mom never home. So it was like she was trying to do good, but in the way of trying to do good, my dad said like it was leaving me alone on my own too young type shit. What those cops did was some low life shit. Oh, to me and my mom when they pretended they were the knocked on the door and said, "Open up, it's the cops." And I opened it when I was a child, and they fucking put 12 gauge shotguns in the back of my mom's head. And the guy with that's the two guys with ski masks. One's with the bare face, the one guy with the Glock. He had me in the basement in the closet where my bedroom was. That was also in a co-op. It was a main floor, and then there was like a little basement in this type of co-op. It was. And then they went two doors down afterwards. They did a house there, and then two doors down and did a house. So like three houses on that street that night. That's what was on the news. Um, and then when they asked my mom to take off her gold, she said, "You might not believe this because it's kind of crazy, but they said take off your gold," and my mom said, "Blow my head off" or some shit to get my gold or some shit like that. Can't remember her exact words, but she basically told them to fucking shoot her. She's not taking off her gold. And then she pointed over to the table and said, "My rent money's over there." And it was in a basket. And she had like $1,500 in a basket. And so they took that and they're like, "Hey, there's a kid in the house. This isn't the right house. Let's get out of here. You guys, it's the wrong house. It's the wrong house. It's not supposed to be a woman or kids, right?" And so it was kind of weird. It was because when is that what you're talking about when they knocked on the thing? Holy fuck, what people think. Honestly, fuck what people think. What those cops did was some low life shit. Is it gold grill? Yeah, it's white gold. Yeah. But it's still no diamonds or nothing. It's just straight white gold grill. It's just straight 10 karat white gold. It's not some real expensive shit. But the one I'm talking about on my that my cousin had, it was like 18 karat. His was like a $5,000 grill. You can totally see the difference between a $5,000 grill and a cheap fucking $500 grill, you know? But it does shine though for a $500 grill though. I'm not gonna lie, the fucking white gold does shine though. Like it's fucking shiny shit, you know? It is, but I like it, but I like it for now, but I don't like the way it fits on the bottom. Oh, it's disconnecting. Where did you get your grill? Oh, I have a holy. I have a homie actually. One of my good friends that I grew up with makes grills. He has a grill shop downtown Toronto across from Eaton Center that makes me and all my homies grills. That's why I can get grills really cheap. It might have been more if you just got this from like somebody I didn't know, just a white gold grill like that. Because they have to for the work and shit. Normally they don't like doing it with no diamonds and shit because they don't make as much. Because I think they make their money off the diamonds because guys like my friend Trevor, he has a grill store and he has fuckloads of diamonds that he gets, right? So anyone will bring him diamonds to sell them and he'll buy them. Um, but he owns a grill shop downtown Toronto across from Eaton Center called Trevor D Custom Grill and Design. But that's who I get them from. He's sick. Best grills in Toronto. Shout out Trevor D. All right, fam. Trevor D. Yo, what? I'm on my woman's account. That's gold. Huh? Lisa? What'd you say, Lisa? Charlie's girl. Oh, yo, what up, Charlie's girl? I can't wait for senior years and dentures. Woo, me too. I can't wait. That's my main goal, you guys. When I make the bag, when I start making money off of this, that's my main goal. There's not going to be no more pullouts or nothing like that. There's going to be, I'm getting all my teeth yanked out and I'm going to get perms in. That's my goal. Yo, what's good? BK, what up, fam? I don't like your name though. I'm just playing around. Yo, what's good, my fams? What are you saying? My women's kid's ex-girlfriend got shot to death in Toronto. Yeah, the first fucking week in 2022, we had fucking 8 shootings by 13-year-old kids killing 15-year-olds and shit. It wasn't fun. It was like they were competing to try to be like the ones that were getting the most in or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a record year so far, man. There's been a lot going on in the city. A lot of shootings, a lot of killings this year so far. Every year pretty much though, right? It's not like it's slowing down. It's actually getting worse. Uh yeah. Yo, we got 11 people in here. Let's smack that likes, guys. We got 12 likes. I know a bunch of you guys just got in here. You guys are awesome. What we were talking about earlier here, I'm going to bring this up again, and I hope that a bunch of guys that were saying their stuff earlier can just keep those comments to themselves because I actually got a little excited from this. So, the people who just got here, glad you're here. Welcome back to the live. I'm glad you showed up. We're going to after the live. I'm going to this guy named Wagon Man, part of Broken Misfits, part of Cuzzo in that. We're going over to his channel on Twitch for all of those Broken Misfits and me and all the LTF family. Whoever wants to come's welcome. Thanks for hitting that. Whoever just did. Whoever's welcome. Everyone's welcome. We're all gonna go over there. All us Broken Misfits family, BMF and an LTF. We're gonna go over there and we're gonna play this games. I don't know what the game is. It's like an adult game where we read cards and then the card will ask a question and then the person has to answer and everybody answers and it's going to be funny questions. I guess it's going to be like, would you sleep with this girl? You know how they do that, all that kind of funny stuff. And like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like questions like on Love Island and shit like that. Like, would you fuck this person? Would you sleep with that one? Would you marry that one? I'm not sure exactly. I don't know anything about the game. All I know is it's gonna be questions, and supposedly it's gonna be funny. I haven't had a laugh in a long time. I'm not the type that laughs very often. When I do laugh, it kind of makes me feel good because I have severe anxiety, depression, and all that PTSD. When I do laugh and you see me laugh a lot of the times, you will see that I am faking it. You'll see very hard in a lot of these videos that you might see me laughing on, you can totally tell the difference between my fake laugh and my real laugh. You'll be able to 100% tell the difference. So hopefully we can get a good laugh going tonight. I grind my teeth enough to awaken those in other rooms. I eat teeth. Ooh, sheesh. Dang, girl. Chill. Your husband friggin' don't need that. Just kidding. No, it's like she can't wait for dentures. Everybody else is like, oh man, I want my teeth. You're the opposite though. You're awesome. She's just like, it's time to get the fake ones. Get them out. I want them fake ones in. Most people are. You ever heard of Jay Williams' Let's Live Life? Of course I have. One of the fucking best YouTubers on fucking YouTube, bro. Of course I have. I don't know him personally. Like, I've never actually spoken to him, but he's good people from what I can see on his channel. He does not like the drama, which I can really respect. And we follow each other on Instagram. Or is that fake, too? I'm just joking. All you guys that fuck with me, you guys know I'm not talking to you guys. I'm just talking to the odd little ones that don't believe me and don't believe any of the shit I say. All you gotta do is go fucking follow me on IG and you'll see everybody who follows me. I got nothing but IG models and fucking really cool people. Other YouTubers and shit. I really like my IG because I've worked hard to get my IG. My IG is less than 100 people, but the people that are on there, the ones that are on my IG, are all people that mean something to me. They're all people that I fuck with, all people I look up to, or other YouTubers, or really close friends of the family, which is this channel. When I say family, I'm talking about you guys. I'm not talking about my family, this or that. Okay, my mom lives in a different country, and my dad's passed, and my older cousin, biker guy, he doesn't fucking talk to half his family anymore. So my family is you guys, okay? Now, so when I say family, I'm also including you guys. I just need you guys to know that. That's why LTF means loyalty to family, loyalty to friends, loyalty to followers, and loyalty to fans. It covers the whole 9 yards. Low tags forever, Looney Tunes family, Looney Tunes forever. Okay, it covers it all. Um, yeah. So Jay Williams, Let's Live Life. He has awesome hats. He's probably making a bag and a half off YouTube right now. I've never made a dime off YouTube. I work full time. He has a construction company, which I really think is cool because he has his own construction business and he flips homes. I have a lot in common with him. I like hats. I wear a lot of brand new hats. The difference is I've collected hats my whole entire life. So that's why I have a big hat collection and you'll see different hats on me almost in every video. But and then with the construction shit, that's what I do full time. I renovate houses, I flip houses, I'll do vinyl siding, I'll do this and that. But I don't do what he does. Like, I'm a self-employed contractor. So I get contracts and then I just go do the contract that I get. And I finish it myself. I don't have guys working for me. I don't have all this company trucks and all this shit. I get one guy that's my driver to drive me to work. I drop off all my tools and all the materials and shit after I'll quote the job, find out how much material I need, give them the quote. If they accept it, I go get half the dough up front, pick up all the material, drop the material off at their house, and then I can go back and forth just to place myself. If I do need someone to help me clean, I just bring them in for a day when I'm done, for like 8 hour day for $100 for the day or whatever. Just one of my younger friends or a younger cousin or something, like an actual younger cousin that's blood related. Um, I try to hire people in the family like that over just a stranger because I don't like stranger people around me. I can't be around strangers. I can't work for anybody because of my anxiety. The way how I can't be around people and shit like that. It's just I can't be around people. I don't want to take a chance and end up knocking out my boss, or just I get even in the store the other day when she brought me to the store the other day. We were outside and she's like, "Oh, this is great," da, da, da. And like I was fucking like, it's been so many years it's been out, but I'm still to the point where I'm like, "Come on, let's go." Like I feel fucking weird, man. Let's go. Like that's how I felt. She was taking forever to get clothing in the store, and we took a picture in the aisle. And then right after that, it was like all these people started coming around and shit at the aisle and at the cash and everything. And then the lady's taking forever at the cash. And I had already been in the other store and out in like 2 seconds. And when we got out of the store, I started saying like, "Why are you taking so long in the store?" She's like, we were only in there for like 3 or 4 minutes." And I told her, I said, I fucking felt like it was half an hour. I swear to you guys, I thought I was in there for half an hour. That's how bad it is sometimes. Man, next time I hit T dot, we should link up. Okay. Who are you? Let me see who you are. Uh. Oh shit, I can't check your profile. Oh well. Here, you're a mod now. You're a moderator now. I need all the moderators because I like to know who's been here a long time and who motivates me and who gives me really good comments to make me want to do better. The ones that say the nasty shit and shit to bring me down, I don't really care about that either. It's just that makes me motivated too because I want to fucking. Well, I know I'm gonna show them different. I know I'm gonna show them wrong, but with the content especially, um, I don't get what my point was there. Sorry. Oh yeah, I know why I was so pissed and taking so long in the store too, because I was so fucking dehydrated and thirsty from the damn pen. I was going in there and I had like 10 drinks, and I wanted to hurry up and get out of the store because I didn't just want to open a drink up in the store. Which back in the day I wouldn't have cared. I would have just opened it up in the store and drank it. But nowadays I'm fucking worried to do anything, because I'm not gonna ruin my life. No bullshit comments, guys. No, just okay. If people make a bullshit comments, right? Though, don't kick them out though, because the trolls that make comments like that, it still feeds the algorithm and it gives it a lot of say like people are saying having a debate and saying something, and then you guys are saying something back. Excuse me. As long as they're not saying something really, really, really nasty, then we can just fucking take it. Like I have big shoulders, I can take a little bit of abuse. You know what I mean? I'm not a little baby. I don't need to be like every little thing taken away. But if somebody wants to say stuff, we can let them say it. Unless they start saying really fucked up shit, then we kick them out. Like if they start saying anything bad about the chat, anybody in the chat, like anything about you guys, that's it. Boom, gone right away. No chances or nothing. If they say bad shit about me, we'll give them like 3 chances. We'll give them a warning, tell them to fucking watch their mouth, and then if they keep it up, then we'll say, okay, well, you're gonna go on timeout, right? Because you can put them on timeout for a few minutes, and then if they come back from the timeout and they still keep it up, then we'll boot them out. But if they say anything about the chat, they get out right away because you guys are the most important here. That's what's up, BKBK. What's BKBK? Why do you say that? What's the Twitch name? You ever hear of Jay Williams steals a lot of his stories, Lisa? Death from Lockdown 23 and 1 and 2 called him out on it. That's dope, bro. Good for you, man, making a name for us Canadians who've been through it. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Lisa, are you a male or female? Like you said, you're just using whose account? Man, next time I hit Tita. Okay, you already said that. Me either, not funny. Charlie's girl says, me either, not funny. In honesty, why cry? Improvise and arise to the occasion. Yeah, for real, exactly. I don't cry about it. I laugh about it. Unless they start saying shit like fucking, uh, this guy's lying about finding his grandmother or shit, weird shit like that. That's just fucking shit in the newspapers and shit you can prove 100% of. And they just go on and on and on about shit. And I don't want to keep talking about something like that because it bugs me and it hurts me. And they keep asking over and over and over about the same shit. Like, I'll say it. I'll say a story. Okay, when the story's done, that's fine. But if they keep asking the same thing over and over and over and over, and I keep saying the answer and then telling them to stop, and then they don't, and then I say stop, 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 and then they don't, that's when I boot them out. Me too. 3 and its derivatives are my faves. 3, yeah. 3 strikes, you're out, right? Dope. I like the 3 strike rule. Yeah. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. I like that too. I didn't even realize that, eh? I didn't do that on purpose, I swear. I was just trying to think of ways to give them a fair chance. It is that freaking rule. Holy shit, 15 likes, you guys. Normally I go for 10 likes for the goal for the live streams, but since we're already at 15 and we're only halfway through the live, an hour and 40 minutes in, we're going to go 3 hours. Let's get it to 20 let's get it to 20 smacking likes this time. Let's see what we're at here. I wish there's a way I can get you guys icons and shit in the chat with Streamlabs. It's all set up on my computer, right? I have it all set up in the computer. Like whoever, the more you comment, the more points you get, and you can be like the stream leader and get like icons beside your name and all that. But my freaking computer, the 720p camera and all that, it lags too much and it doesn't allow it to stay live. Like we've done it before once or twice, and you can see the first few lives we tried, and it's like all choppy and like really like laggy, and you can't see shit. But I have it all set up. It's like a subscriber goal, a donation goal. We're looking to get a new 4K or 1080p camera so we won't lag like that. Or I don't know if that's the reason why it's lagging. I have a microphone. I'm going to set up a podcast area. I'm going to set it all up like a podcast. But the thing is, I'm fucking dumb. I'm going to admit it. I'm dumb as fuck when it comes to this tech shit. You guys can see that I have thumbnails, different shit made, yes. But you guys don't understand how hard it is for me to do that shit. Okay? Because I don't really have a proper editing software. So I kind of just use the free trials. Because I can't afford right now to just go buy $100 software thing, and I know it's a good investment. It's just I don't have it. I'll literally fucking not be able to pay rent, and then I'll be out on the streets getting evicted. So it's literally that or that. You know what I mean? So it's to the point where it's like shit. Everything I got is going into the channel, or food or bills, right? Or like I didn't even have one of these for the last week. I went like 10 days without that just to make sure I had everything proper for the rent and shit like that. Yeah, I just got paid fucking on Wednesday. I just literally finally got paid Wednesday, which now I have enough to pay my rent, which is $13.50. Because on Wednesday I got paid like fucking like $1,700 or something like that. That contract took me like fucking 10 days. So it's really not that much. I didn't really make that much off of it. But the 10 days that I worked, I only worked like 4 or 5 hours a day because when I work, I do work like by contract, so I don't work by the hour. So me, I'll work as hard as I can, as fast as I can. Go there at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and work till like say 4 or 5 hours later, and I'll have like 10 hours worth of work done, if that makes sense to you guys. Uh, what a normal guy's that okay, how can I say this without looking conceited or looking like I'm trying to make myself look like a big shot? Normal guys that do construction that are just learning or aren't really skilled in the field would take like maybe like a crew of 3 or 4 guys, maybe like 3 4 days to do what I can do in like an 8 10 hour period on my own. If I just go work without breaks. So I can go there for 4 hours and knock out an 8 10 hour day like that, right? Like I can slap up a sheet of drywall with one hand and screw it in. Framing, I can do. Framing's my best. I know how to do electrical, like how to put lights, switches, plugs, all that. Vinyl siding is my best. I love vinyl siding, tongue and groove, all that. Vinyl siding and eaves troughs, roofing, backsplash in kitchens. I can do flooring, tile floor, tile backsplashing, painting, finish basements, cutting in the side entrance to make it a double income home where you can rent out your basement, all that shit. That's what I do. So like I'm a self-employed contractor, so that's the shit that I do to keep this channel running. I work a full-time job doing that shit. Yeah, I just said I go there for 4 or 5 hours, but I get 10 hours worth of work done. Do you know what I mean? I get the contract done on the due date. So yeah, when I finished that contract, I just got paid for it finally. Fuck, it felt like a long 10 days with no money. When you're going to work with no money, it's a long 10 days because it felt like I just fucking paid the rent, bro. It felt like I just finished a contract. But anyway, I used to post pictures every month, like every time I finish a contract, every couple of weeks, I'd say. I'd take a picture of what I got paid and I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's time to pay rent again. And people were like relating to that with me because I don't own my house, but I pay a lot of rent. So I'm thinking in Toronto nowadays, the rent is so high. I think that the rent is covering the people's mortgages. Because if you look at some places in Toronto right now, for like a 3 bedroom apartment, I'm not in an apartment, I'm in a house, but I'm in a, it's considered a basement what I'm in. It's a basement in a house, so like a basement apartment, but it's not in a basement. Like I'm not underground. It's like flat to the road, if you know what I mean. Do you guys know what I mean about like a basement that's just flat straight to the driveway? Oh, rent out there is fucking crazy. Yeah, 3 bedroom in an apartment are going for like fucking 23, 2400. You believe this shit? And they're calling them condos. They're not fucking condos. These are the same thing that was an apartment building 15 years ago. How is it now a condo? You guys didn't do shit to it. Except for fucking someone moved out and you guys renovate the unit and somebody moves out, you renovate it and someone moves in. You guys up the rent fucking every time. It's the way that shit works. So that's why you gotta buy. That's why the best business to get into is real estate. That's why I was doing this shit, flipping the houses. So eventually I can maybe find somebody to invest in me to be able to buy it like what Jay does. Jay gets the guys to buy the house for him, and then Jay renovates it and has his own crew and flips it. And I think he gets paid on the flip. See, me, I just get paid on the contract. I would love to have a rich guy that's like a millionaire that has money to buy a house come be my partner where he's just the money guy, comes and buys the house, and then I'll fucking we'll buy the house that has an unfinished basement, no side entrance. I'll paint the whole house upstairs, change all the plugs and switches, put a backsplash in the kitchen. Then I'll go downstairs, cut in a side entrance. Then I'll make stairs going down. I'll design the whole freaking finished basement, make it like a 2 or 3 bedroom, however big it is, basement. Frame in the big walk-in closet, make it all framed up. I'll put the insulation in. I'll do all that shit. Take the gun thing, shoot it in the ground and everything, make it stick in the ground. I do all the framing myself, do the drywall, have it all done like a finished basement to the point where then you can go and put the house back on the market 2 or 3 months later and make like fucking anywhere between 50 to 100K, right? Then I would expect the guy to recoup all his money for the material, right? Which would be like say 20K. So then there'd be an 80K profit in 3 months. And so I would be like, okay, I would expect him to take like a 50-50 from that. So we both make 40K each. And he would get his money back for the materials. So he would not be putting any money out of his own pocket out. That's just what I would really, really love because that's what my father used to do. But I never used to make much because my father would always lie to me and say, "Don't worry, everything will be yours one day when I die." And then when he died, I didn't get fuck all. And I did all kinds of work, so many houses. I did 3 or 4 different houses. I did an apartment building for him with 23 apartments in it. Um, but yeah, that's between me and my dad, anyways. Uh, Ground floor walkout. Yeah, yeah, basically that's what it is. I paid 900 for a bachelor, and it's small. Yeah, I got a 2 bedroom. But 3 doors down, I was living on this same street. I love this street. It's a dead end. It's a quiet street. It's like a little court. Now, I love it because when I was moving, the owner during the pandemic, the owner was like 90. She was at one of those old age homes. She passed away, so her daughter would come collect the rent every month. She told me that her owner passed away, that I had to find a new place. So I basically started looking, and I was lucky because the owner a couple doors down over here was friends with this other family. They're Italians. Both families that owned the homes were Italians and lived on the street when they were younger, and kids growing up played with each other, so they know each other. So I actually was lucky I was in good with my landlord and always paid my rent on time because she literally, well, not my landlord, she passed, but I never really met the old lady. It would always be her daughter coming that was like my age roughly. Uh, so she would come and collect the rent, and because I never ever was late or this or that, they literally talked to the people that own the house a few doors down who lived above and have a basement walk out the exact same apartment. It was a 2 bedroom over there. This is the exact same amount of space, but it's not a 2 bedroom. It's a 1 bedroom plus office. But the office is the same size as the other room over there. It's got the laundry room, same thing, kitchen, same thing, and then the bathroom here is a lot better because in the other one, it was a bathroom. It was the same size, but it wasn't nice. It wasn't new, and it was just a stand-up shower. Here, I got the whole brand new bathtub and the brand new sink with like the nice marble and everything. It's really, really nice. I love it. The first person ever to be in that bathtub is so white and nice. I love it. Because the other place was a shower, and when I felt sick or whatever, I couldn't just go lie in the bathtub, which is the number one thing I like to do if I'm sick. I get a little bath pillow, stick it on, and I put my head down and I relax in the bath, and that's what I do when I'm sick. I lay in the bath for an hour or so. It's disgusting how high rent is in Toronto. I got 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, detached with an unfurnished basement, 48 on 48 acres. Want to guess my rent? 24, 2,500 a month. 35. Yeah, I say 24, 2,500 a month plus heat, hydro, water, all of it, all of the above. Property tax. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Charlie's Girl. Yeah. Lisa Jones, is that your guess? 3,500. My sister is on the 100 plus acres, and the house could house a battalion. Cool. I've been so fucking dehydrated. If you look at my lips lately, I usually have this fucking stuff called, it's the stuff for your lips. I forget what it's called. It's not chapstick. It's not fucking lip balm. It's coconut something. And you guys, okay, you know how I lost all that weight, right? Since I started the channel in August, you guys can see I lost a lot of weight. Now, during the pandemic, I was fucking, well, I always did this my whole life, but I never gained weight. It was because of the pandemic I gained weight, I guess, because I would drink 3 coffees a day with like 3 sugars in each coffee, right? And then I would drink probably 4 or 5 pop soft drinks and whatever. I would eat Twinkies, cakes, whatever the frig I want to eat. Junk, chips, whatever. Now, I would never ever gain weight because I would always be out doing everything, very active person, good metabolism, shit like that, right? So I'd always stay the same size between 200 and 220. And I am fucking 5'11. I like to say I'm 6 foot. It's only 1 inch, but I'm 5'11. I love just to be able to say 6 feet, but I'm not. But I like to say I am. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay? So yeah, 5'11, 200 to 220. So what I do is the pandemic hits, I start just sitting on the couch doing shit, right? Not working, not doing shit. Well, I keep still eating the same, drinking the same amount of coffee, eating the same way, and I start noticing myself getting bigger. I didn't really care because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get bigger and I'll get big and I like it, right? I wanted to get bigger, but not like fat. So all of a sudden, a few months later, maybe 3, 4 months later, I notice that I've gone up quite a bit, and I'm kind of like, huh? This is weird. I've never seen myself like this before. And I can actually see now that I can't even see my dick, right? And I'm like, okay, this has got to be a problem. If you can't see your dick, bro, you know there's something up, right? It's either your dick's too damn small or your fucking stomach's too damn big. One or the other, or both, right? Okay? Which my case, it was probably both. Okay? So, what happens is, I go to the doctor. Okay? Now, I say to this doctor, I says, I don't know what's going on here with me. I jump on her scale. I'm 280 pounds, bro. Maybe more, 290. And I'm like, holy shit. I can't hit 300 pounds, man. I'll never come back from it. I'm going to be one of these people fucking on these shows or some shit, not getting off the couch. Now, this might be exaggerating or something because there is really obese people there, but when you're the same weight your whole life growing up and you've always wore baggy clothes like I do and shit, you're not used to that, right? When you're used to fucking girls kissing you up on your stomach and shit, you're just not used to that kind of. You're not used to that. That to me was just like the end of the world almost. It was like, how the fuck am I going to be a rapper and not be able to take my shirt off? Because when guys are fat, I'm sorry to say, a lot of them don't want to show their stomach. Some guys are fat and don't care. They'll just take their shirt off and show it off and shit. I was always the kind of guy, if I don't look good, I don't want to show it. All right? So I was thinking, shit, man, how am I going to do this? I'm trying to fucking grow my hair so I can get hair to braid for a music video when I'm in the summer. And this is fucking last summer. I'm trying to plan a year ahead, right? For when I dropped my song last August, Jumpers and Chains, next year I got to have shit going. And so I'm planning from the very beginning. And I'm thinking, shit, look at this. Shit, look at the size of. No, no, no,